Hi guys, I'm going to talk about Marth Lucina Theorycraft in Smash Bros. Ultimate and what I think of them so far. So first off, I want to start off by saying that I think Marth, at his max potential, is going to be quite a good character. But there are some more things to mention. The way this is just going off feel without any actual testing, so this could be wrong information. But what it felt like to me when I was playing Ultimate like 2 days ago in a Pro Controller, it felt like Marth's center hit moves sent them flying like nowhere, like compared to usual. And then his tippers like sent them flying extra far. So he was like stronger and weaker at the same time. Now, I'm not sure how reliable it's going to be to get those tippers, because according to Zero in Smash 4, Marth's tippers are like unreliable in a lot of common scenarios, unless it's like a certain type of setup. So if the tippers are unreliable, that's going to be a little annoying, because then he's just going to be like, he's going to win when he shouldn't, and he's going to lose when he shouldn't. So on both ends of the spectrums, that'll be annoying. So sometimes you're going to want Lucina or something. But yeah, this is one random thing I noticed. I feel like they made his tippers even more extreme. Like, he's like extra strong but extra weak. But again, this could all be wrong information. That's just going by a quick feel based on like his center hit forward smash compared to his tipper F smash. So that's just some random thoughts. Side B, as we all know, has been nerfed a lot. Instead of coming out on frame 6, it comes down on frame 9 now, and you can't like change the timings and stuff. But I still think it's quite a good move. Like, it's still a really good move. It sends him really far at low percents, so having a good base knockback means you can just do like one of the hits, just like the 4-hit combo, and then just send them flying really far, and then you can just take advantage of your advantage states. So it's like, oh, if they have a bad recovery, I might be able to like edge guard you, like try to hit you for center hit fair, but then if they like air dodge that toward the stage, you hit them with something else, like maybe a downer. I don't know if that works or not though. Oh, another random thing to mention, not quite as much related to Marth, but what I noticed is that the melee air dodge is going to be like a popular recovery option, because if you try to, like when I was playing like Ridley, I was trying to hit people with like nairs and fairs, and then just like melee air dodge, and then just go really far, really fast while they do that melee air dodge, and then they're cross me up to get behind me. Of course, I could still hit him again right afterwards, but then when I hit him again, they're now back to center stage. Okay, they took some damage, but so what? They're living. It's not that bad. Just take that damage and live. Who cares? But I'm not sure how that's gonna play out. It might be like case by case basis. Like Marth might be able to do like fair, wait for air dodge there. I'm not sure. I really just early Theorycraft. Some other thoughts about them. I feel like he's going to be good when he can edge guard the opponent, of course. Oh, and some random thing about who I think is going to be better between Marth and Lucina. I feel like it's going to matter a lot on like edge guarding versus ledge trap and grabs. So here's what I think based on Smash 4. Obviously, when someone's on the ledge, they have to, even when they do ledge jump or any option from the ledge, you know they're starting from a certain position, which makes Marth stronger in that spot. Why? Because he can do things like short hop nair or pretty much any move, and he can always make it so he's standing at the tipper spot, because you know where they're going to be. They're going to be at the ledge. Another common situation is Marth doing down throw to up air, for example. That's always going to either barely miss or barely hit them with the tipper up air. You're never going to down throw and hit them with center hit up air. That situation just doesn't really happen. So if Marth needs to grab the opponent a lot, or if wants to ledge trap the opponent a lot, Marth might be better than Lucina. But if you're always doing like close quarter scuffles, or you want reliable, consistent edge guards, like you're fighting a Cloud or something, and you just want that reliable edge guard for a decently powerful hit, then Lucina might be your better option. But this is this early Theorycraft. Heavily inspired by what I've learned from Smash 4 by thinking of the differences. They have different strengths and weaknesses, and that's why probably if you use one character, it might be good to learn both characters, because there would be benefits to each based on the matchup and how common or important certain situations are. Overall, I think Marth feels very similar to the Smash 4 Marth. That has some strengths and weaknesses, of course. The up B, actually, the magnet hands are way smaller. Like, you're not just going to up B from like anywhere and just snap the ledge. You have to like kind of aim it. Obviously, I'm not talking like aim it like melee, but if you're used to Smash 4 Marth, then what's going to happen is you're going to go over the ledge if you're up B because you didn't aim it well enough or you weren't low enough when you did it. That's one of the things I immediately noticed. Also, I did things like landing fair to up B. Oh, landing fair, it was 16 frames landing lag in Smash 4, and now it's 10 frames landing lag in Ultimate. So I was able to like do landing fair and then up B before people shield grab me. I don't know if it's legit or not, but it seemed legit. But knowing that's possible, that means other stuff like you could probably do a jab, 1-2, or you could do like dash away. Oh, and speaking of jab, it's now like a very quick 1-2 jab instead of like jab 1 and then you combo it to forward tilt and stuff. So it's overall worse, but I don't mind that because it's more like what I'm specifically used to in Melee. It's actually even a faster double jab than in Melee. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think they both start in frame 4. I'm not 100% sure, but the second jab comes out really fast. So if people try, sometimes people just like get hit by the second jab for whatever reason, or the first one combos to the second. So there's some uses there. Overall, I think Marth's going to be a strong character. I can't see him being below high tier, in my personal opinion. It's mainly that the other characters might be better, rather than him just being fundamentally bad. Of course, there's going to be the weakness of, I'm not getting tippers, so I'm not going to kill. But you could fix that by either picking Lucina, or just like learning like certain scenarios where you can just get it, or just improving your overall skill with the game. So yeah, those are some early thoughts on Marth. Basically, he's very similar to Smash 4 in a game where certain characters are buffed and nerfed, so he's going to have some new threats, and then some of the old threats are a little worse, like Cloud and Bayonetta are going to be worse, but then like for some reason Pikachu's better than he's ever been, which is stupid. And then yeah, so that's my current opinion. That's my current opinion on Marth. Very similar to what you're used to. Edge guarding's going to be a bigger thing. Juggles are going to be good. Those two might even be better than before. We'll have to see how it plays out. One more thing to mention, I got downer spikes easier. Yeah, I was getting downer spikes easier, but I didn't like go for them that much. So my sample size is very small. So I don't know if it was just like me being good, or if the downer is just like bigger enough. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the video, and I'm gonna make more in the future if people like my content. So please make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and all that stuff. See you around.